With this stuff, there's no rush. It's not fast drying or immediately fast drying. It's dry in a couple of hours, but gives you lots of time to work. I haven't had any issues, none. And here we go. Now, get started here. Okay. Yes, there are. This will do. It's a very, very small amount, but it'll make for a better fit. A little bit too much. Oh, very good, very good. When I add that little bit of weight, no problem. So I can put those two together, bring this down. Perfect. Now the last one, I put some weights inside of here so that I can move this around and it'll hold steady. And the last piece, there's a really, really big gap. And there's no need for trimming. There's a big gap right there. I'm going to put a little sliver in there when the job is finished. I have one to put here, so I'll put one here. Now one thing I'm not doing is I'm not going to install these pieces here. I have them, they're finished, but they're also very fragile, you know, and there's no need to put them on just yet. The second thing I'm going to do, and I'm not going to do, is I'm not going to install these nose pieces. Not because they're fragile, but because in this area I have my retractable landing gear to do. So access to this is going to be important. Another thing, there's not going to be any laparoscopic work done. I have every intention of opening this right up. Move my weights. Right up. And what I'm going to do, hot wire, is I'm going to cut from here around to here, and there's a point inside where I have I'm going to cut. I'm going to put a pattern on here, and with the hot wire I'm going to cut out this entire section right through. So when I'm done, this whole piece will lift out. It'll give me access to the motor, it'll give me access to the interior, it'll give me access to the both sets of landing gear. There's no way I'm going to be cutting little slots here, little slots there. These fat hands don't go through little slots. They go through big slots. And I think that's the right way to do this. That's my plan. My plan for tonight is to glue these three together. now that they're fitted. That's it. Okay, the last piece. Put on. The last piece for now. And that's a nice fit. That's a nice fit. I started off with good alignment in the beginning. I have good alignment now. No gaps that I have to really worry about. Okay, now my pieces of glass. Glass, Mom, glass. There we are. And a nice little bit of weight. It seems to be stable enough. As long as the cats don't come down here tonight. Okay, the other half done, dried nicely. Just finish up the last of the final fitting here. Good. Nice fit, nice fit. Okay, time to glue. Beautiful. Nice, very nice, very nice. Let's see what we got. Good coverage. Ooh. Oh, that's convenient. Happens I have a 20 handy. Perfect, perfect, right on. That's good. Now, once again, there we go. A little support from each side, just in case. All right, next plate. There we are. These are fairly heavy. Let's see how that looks. Oh, perfect, perfect. All right. That's it. Okay, the weights are removed. Take out the last of the pins. Let's see how she came out. Wow. Very, very, very nice. Very nice. Looking good. Okay. Now there's going to be some sanding. So that's the wings and the body. Next step are these. Now they're going to go on here. And that mates up with the end of the wing. However, before I put them on there, I'm going to make a pattern. And I'm going to temporarily attach it. And that's going to be my pattern for the hot wire cutting. And that hot wire cut is going to be from here, right straight across, right down to where this tube goes through, down to just above where that tube goes through. It's going to come straight along. I haven't figured out exactly where yet, to about here, and then come straight up. So this whole section will lift off. I have to align it with my motors. So I want it right roughly in the middle of this. Right down the middle of here. So when I set my motors on, I'll be able to build the mounts. That whole piece will lift off. That'll give me the entire interior open. Once that's done, then I'll put these on, and they will go on, oops, upside down, they will go on, firmly attached, and there'll be a gap in here so that when this fits in, it'll drop down between this. So this will be a solid piece. I might put some reinforcing in the back, but this whole section will lift out from between these two pieces. All that's left now is some sanding. Mostly the sanding is on those sections where the section went together. And there's very little sanding there because they actually lined up beautifully. These two pieces, which I'm not going to install till the very end, they're going on here, like so. Because they're fragile, I'm going to leave them off to the end. But basically the body and the wings are finished. Didn't take all that long. I would say probably if I put it all together, it wouldn't be a week's work. And now that I've done the first one, I could probably do it in less time because I know how to lay out these patterns. I can almost ignore the drawings other than for labeling or numbering the parts. It's already been done, so first one done. Who knows, down the road I might build a second one. But right now I've got to begin finishing sanding, putting on a coat of polyacrylic,